Welcome to Zen Live. Whoops, sorry, wrong one. Welcome to Martini Time. Zen Live with what I used to do in the morning. So I'm just doing Martini Time now. And I just reminded myself of my father. Now he didn't leave me much, but he gave me one, which was the discipline of the happy hour. You don't drink till 5 o'clock. So I found myself watching the watch to see if it was 5 o'clock yet. So anyway, I titled this talk, I'm a Zen Entertainer. Now, I just thought of that. Well, I've been thinking about it today, but I got that inspiration from Alan Watts. I used to listen to his talks. So I went through an Alan Watts period. We should all go through different love affairs with different teachers and just do them all the time, and then when you feel like you're finished, you move on. So I used to do Alan Watts all the time. Read all his books, listened to his. I bought some complete CD talks of Alan Watts, a big stack of CDs, and I'd listen to them in the car all the time, and over and over and over again. And then suddenly it stopped, and I picked up somebody else. So that's the way I go. And one thing that really, where that martini was cold, that really inspired me, because I've always asked the question, who am I? And what am I doing? And what label, what do I call myself? And it's been, I don't know, I've picked up different things here and there, and I can't find one that sticks. And I hope that's the same with you. I mean, if a label sticks on you, you should get some happy glue and happy goo and get it off. Don't let a label stick to you. But if you create one and stick it on yourself, that's okay. Okay, so anyway, I thought, well, what do I do here? And I have on my Facebook profile, I say I'm a Zen writer, okay, but I'm not a Zen Buddhist. You see, I don't consider myself a Zen Buddhist or a Zen Buddhist or a Buddhist. But I am a Dharma student. I do follow this scent of the Dharma. It has an aroma, So like Shakespeare or Bloodhound, I follow that scent, you see. And to me, that's Zen. To me, Zen is Satori, or a sudden seeing, or eureka, or I know who did it, or I found it, or I see. You see. So that's basically what Zen is. It's creating. Now Zen, the Zen masters will create a double bind called a Zen cone, and put the student in a perplexing puzzle that he knows there's an answer to, but he can't see it. It's kind of like this. You see, this is a visual Zen cone. Do you see the old woman? And do you see the young woman? Right? Well, if you don't, I won't have time to do it because I'm on a 10-minute time thing. But anyway, there's a young woman and an old woman there. And then the Zen master would say, now choose which one the picture is about. And choose one. You can't. It's both old woman and young woman. You can't, it's not one or the other, you see. So that's Zen. Zen is ironic in that irony, this is why I always use my little, you want to see my pride and joy? And you say, oh yes, right. Some kid or his dog or his truck or something. And I say there, and then you break out laughing. Why? It's ironic. It's Zen. It's ironic because it's both pride and joy, a bottle and a can, or two bottles, or it's my kid or something. So when you say pride and joy, that's an embedded thought that it's going to be something I have pride and joy over. So I have pride and joy over this, you see. This card is my pride and joy. My uncle left it to me. He said, this is your business card. See, it's a business card. So you give this to somebody and they will keep it forever. People call me up 5, 10 years later. Still got my card. So this card is my pride. This card is my pride and joy. My uncle left it to me. So I was telling the truth. You want to see my pride and joy? Here it is, you see. And when you see it, you'll laugh. And that's Zen. When you see it, you'll laugh. That's all it is. That's all it is. When you see it, you laugh, you see. That's all it is. So anyway, I'm calling myself a Zen entertainer. So basically, this is kind of like a comedy act. So I bring to you not what I've seen so much as I have a little list and talking points. I bring to you the seeing as I see. So a Zen entertainment would be the entertainment of watching somebody see something. You see? So I'm not teaching anything. I'm modeling something. I'm modeling the fun of seeing something for the first time. Now, I saw for the first time when I just told you that this is my pride and joy. This is what my uncle gave me. He gave me his most prized business card, that worked for him for years. It'll always work for you, you see. And it's working for me. But, of course, he didn't see it that way. He saw it a different way. And I just saw it as my telling the truth. This is my pride and joy, you see. So it's not a joke. It's not a trick. It's the truth. And that's sin, you see. So there's several things going on there at the same time. It's the truth, and I saw it for the first time. You see truth for the first time, and that's sin. And when you see it for the first time, you laugh because it's so stupid that you didn't see it before. It's absurd that you didn't see it before. So truth is simple. Truth is just this, you see. But we add all stuff to it. We add stories. We add opinions. We load truth down with all of our opinions and the way our past and our expectations and our hopes and our grievances, and we just pile it on, you see. But the truth is bare bones simple. Zen is all about just this, you see. It's just this pride and joy. Just this pride and joy, this simple truth. You want to see my pride and joy? It's just this. What could be simpler than that, you see? And all the rest is added. You added that I'm going to see your child and I'll have to smile and not be and say, oh, what a pretty child, when you be like Kramer. Oh, that's the ugliest kid I ever saw. See? So just the truth, you see. It is so simple. It's so clean. It's so complete. It's always just this. So I was coming back from Richmond yesterday after we took our daughter to the bus, and we were coming back on 460, and two things happened. I missed the turn that I make all the time, and I missed it, so we had to go down the interstate further. Didn't know how we were going to turn around. Wife wanted me to turn around on unauthorized access thing, and I just kept on going. And we found our way back. And it was just it was just this. It wasn't like, it was just this. And then we were going down the road, and a deer had been waiting in the bushes in the medium. Just so when I came up, it decided to run across the road. And it ran across right in front of a 70 mile an hour vehicle. And I don't think it left any hair on the car. I swerved. If I hadn't swerved, I would have hit the hindquarters of the deer. Boom, like that, you see. And we went on. It was just this. It wasn't any, at least I didn't have any, oh my God, I could have died and yada yada and all that stuff, and then I would tell her, well, I'm telling you, but it was just this, So life is just this, very simple, very true, and we love to embellish it. We love to make it fit our story of what it should have been. You should have done this, or you should have done that, or you could have done this, you could have done that, you see. But it's just this. You can't change it. It's just this. So thanks for dropping in. And I'll be writing about this. I'll post this. And I hope you come in and ask questions and get in a dialogue about it. We should investigate the truth. We should find out what just this is. Thanks for dropping in.